So for my volunteer hours, I chose to make or help Mr. Jones make the Carnegie Hall video. And basically what that is the orchestra went to New York and played in Carnegie Hall over spring break. And Mr. Jones likes to make a DVD and give it out to all the students just so they can remember it. And I brought my camera to New York and I filmed it all. I filmed my experience. I probably took an hour, 80 minutes worth of video. And Mr. Jones saw that and he said, "Hey, you should help me make the New York thing, the DVD for everybody." And I said, "Sure." So I got a hold of my new editing program. Mr. Jones gave me all the pictures that everyone's brought in. He gave me the official Carnegie Hall archival DVD with the actual performance on it. And he told me put everything together and bring it to him when it's done. So I'm going to be making the New York video for my community service hours. I think this is important just because I've been a part of the orchestra since 5th grade, and I feel like this is a good way to do my part, of course, other than playing the viola. Across America, our schools are faced with tightened budgets. We have seen numerous school closures in our state, and many of us have experienced it in our own town. Administrators, school boards, and parents are constantly looking for ways to save money. Often, one of the suggested budget cuts include eliminating or reducing music programs in our schools. Some see music as a frivolous expense. Music, however, has been proven to have a significant impact on a student's learning. What does it take to be part of a successful orchestra?
I think making sure that you're doing your part and practicing as much as possible, because if everyone pitches in and practices their parts, then when you come together and practice as a whole, you're going to get a lot further than if no one's practicing.
I think it takes teamwork, cooperation, and some patience as well. Practice, dedication, hard work, and teamwork.
Well, our orchestra isn't really that good, but I think it takes people that actually practice and a good conductor.
It takes a lot of patience to work or wait for everybody, and a willingness to just work with everybody, and of course commitment to do your part.
Okay, so here you got my New York project, and I've uploaded all the pictures from people who've turned them in. You can see some of them here. I have Carrie's pictures here, then got Callie's here, and I already sorted through and deleted all the ones that I didn't think I'd be using. This is my dad's camera, so there's a lot from there. So that took a while. Uploading these probably took 2 or 3 hours. I think it's important for everyone to volunteer, at least with something in their life. I think it should be something that really benefits the people around them. In this case, my project is benefiting all my friends or everyone that's just involved in an orchestra program. I'm thinking I'm going to have about a half an hour or so of just straight pictures. My goal is to get a picture of everybody in the orchestra, and at least one picture. And then between some pictures, I'm going to insert some of the video that I took while I was in New York. I'll probably be taking some of the best of that. I have things like, let's see. I got Mr. Jones dancing right here, so I'll click play. And basically, if I want to use that, I'll just slide it right in the project, and there we go. But it's all going to be synced to different music. I'm planning on using iTunes music right here. I'm going to use a lot of more things that match New York, probably Frank Sinatra's New York, stuff like that. And then hopefully the audio from our actually Carnegie Hall performance, which I will then, when I'm done with the pictures and video, I'm going to insert the entire performance in at the end. Roisin, what have you learned from being a part of an orchestra?
I think I've learned a lot from being in orchestra. I definitely have become a better musician, but more importantly, I think I've learned a lot about responsibility and keeping up with practicing, and also how to trust other people that are in your group, in your music group, and you also make a lot of friendships in orchestras.
How to play an instrument and work together to make beautiful music. I think that I've learned probably responsibility, and I've been able to explore music that I've never heard before.
I've learned how to chew gum without being caught, and I've learned a lot about Erin Hennessy. She's famous, and I've learned how to play an instrument moderately, not very good.
I've learned about dedication and commitment because I've had to practice even when I really don't want to.
Okay, I'm going to show you guys just one more thing. I'm just going to take this picture here. That's a blurry one. I'm going to take this picture here, and this picture here. And I'm going to put them in sort of a slideshow looking type thing. So I have the three pictures. They're just going to play normally. Pretty long right now. But as you can see, this is really boring. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a transition. I'll never use this actual transition in the Carnegie Hall thing because it's kind of corny-ish looking. But for now, I'll show it just so you can see what I'm talking about. So now when I play it, it's going to be a little effect between each picture. And that just kind of makes it a little bit more interesting. Then, along with this, say this picture looks a little dark. I'm going to go up here. I can, of course, make it darker and stuff, but I can try to change the coloring, crop, store. I mean, I can do all this types of stuff just to make it a little clearer, so that I can really get these pictures to look the best they can. On top of that, of course, I'm going to select a song. Let's just say I wanted to select that one. I'll put it here. I can change the volume of it, and then I'll play it. I don't know if you can hear it on here, but now it's playing music as well. But basically, I'm going to be doing this for about 300 or 400 pictures. Probably by the end, I'm going to be combining pictures, have multiple pictures on screen at once, blend it all in with video. It's going to be a lengthy process, but I want to make it look the best I can. Hopefully by next week I'll be finished with it. I think orchestra is important because it teaches students to be part of a team, and you have to be responsible for yourself. And each section, the first violin, second violins, violas, cellos, bass, they all have a certain role, and they all have to rely on each other. Everyone has to, they're supposed to practice and do their own part and just be part of a team. And that's one reason why it's important. It teaches that teamwork. Also, I think orchestra is a good thing to do my JCP on because it's really beneficial to students. It's been proven that music has a really significant impact on students' learning, and doing an extracurricular event like a music program, it actually statistically has increased the chance of students graduating or getting degrees. And it's good that I think this DVD here will encourage more kids to join orchestra, and which could lead to having kids be more successful even. I think Mr. Jones will be showing this DVD to the upcoming middle schoolers, maybe even the elementary kids, and showing them this is what you have to look forward to, and it's going to take hard work, it's going to take discipline, teamwork, and all of that is important to a high schooler's learning. So.